Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting a little out of hand. This is just getting retarded. Honestly. Just let me get down here where I'm not gonna fall down this cliff face. This is retarded. Get out of here. Wow. Okay, I'm feeling pretty safe and steady and secure here. Watch this. What a reward. What a reward. Awesome. That's awesome. What a reward. All right, let's get down there and check it out. Well, I'm gonna hazard a guess here that this is Moosehead Lake. And she's a biggin. Probably not doing it justice here. We'll get a little closer. But she looks like she's a biggin. All right, this means if this is Moosehead, we're halfway on the trail. We're halfway done the trail. So I got the rest of today and tomorrow to get out of here. How blue that water just looks from here. Yeah, that's a good sized lake there. I would love to have a pack raft in here right now. To throw in there, do some fishing, camp up a couple days. Man, that would be sweet. Okay, this is, where am I? Moosehead or something, right? I don't know. It's a beautiful little campsite, nice and sheltered, protected. And then you got the lake out there. Like right there, big lake. Nice. What do we got here? Just a bird box? Birdhouse. Nice. Or maybe that's for dragonflies. I know Manitoba does a lot of dragonfly farming to help offset spraying, you know, for mosquitoes and stuff. So Yeah, there's a couple nice sights in here. There's more over here. Excellent. Wow. Stunning. What a gorgeous lake. Wow. How beautiful is this? Alright, onwards we go. Damn it, man, I just spooked a bald eagle right here. Damn it! Oh, he was so gorgeous. But no, I gotta come clumsing on through the bush. Let's go see if he was eating something. So how do you see this as his hangout? You can see all the bird shit there. I know, I don't think he's very far. He flew low, right up through there. Just. Yeah, you can see he sits here just waiting on the fish. I'll bet you. Trying to go upstream or something. He just jumps down and picks them. But yeah, there's no shortage of bird shit. But damn it, man, I wish I didn't spook him like that. He would have been a beautiful picture. This is pretty though. It's kind of neat, eh? Those water beetles there. How crystal clear this water is, just beautiful. Sand in there. Oh, look at that sand. Right there. Oh, monarch. Maybe he flew right through the frame. That'd be nice. Anyways, here's another perspective of this lake. Gorgeous cliffs way over there on the far side. I'm so tickled that I get to complete my bucket list trip. One of my bucket list trips. So tickled that I get to finish one of my bucket list trips. Soaking it all in, baby. I'm just soaking it all in. And time to go. Man, take a look at that view. Those cliffs are so impressive. Gorgeous. No lying about this one. That was a climb. Oh. That was certainly a climb. Whew. Beautiful though. You know when usually you get done the climb, there's a reward. So I take them. I like them. Like I say, when you get to the top of a climb, there's a reward. Just look at how special this is. Just look at this. You can see for miles and miles. Just look at the glory. I'm up here, it's been a lot of climbing, a lot of work, but I hope you can hear me. There's nowhere I can get out of the wind and enjoy these $1 million shots, man. They just keep pouring in, and I just can't tear myself away. Doesn't matter what I try to do. You just see as far as I can see. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Huh. Okay. We were at the last scenic view that I had showed you. I went down and did a stream crossing, and now I just climbed all the way back up after successfully removing 9 ticks off of me at one time. I had 9 ticks on me. I hope I got them all. Probably didn't. Okay, gotta keep rolling. tough slog coming through that last bit, man. Holy smokes. This is gorgeous though. And again, that's why we do it. Okay guys, well, thought I'd just do a little bit of a day wrap up on the day. Start with some map work here. Basically, so we started here at Marion to a beautiful morning. Just not a lot of condensation, not a lot of dew. Temperature is just not as cold as the morning prior, but still, you know, that beautiful spring morning, that beautiful spring morning air. So started off on the good note. We headed off, came up, we got into this little bit of a swampy area. Now I've been very impressed with the when the map is marked here with the swampy areas. I've been very impressed. I mean, I was expecting ankle to knee in depth and some of these areas, and that hasn't been the case, so I'm very happy about that. The one thing that I am shocked about is the amount of ticks. I had to stop at one point today, and I pulled 9 off in one shot. So luckily for me, I got them all. There was no other remaining after that. Well, I mean, I picked up a couple more along the way as I traveled from that point to here. But anyways, that's getting off track here. So anyways, we headed down here. We had some great viewing in here, and then we shrugged over. This campsite, I still have yet to find it. This is that's the third time I've gone by here, and I have yet to see where this campsite is. But you can tell that it's off. It's not right on the lake shore. So I would say that in inclement weather, this would probably be the decent camp if you were to be a lake ahead or even on compared to this guy. So just something for me to keep in mind for hopefully a next trip out here. So then we hooked in with this a shared portage route, which is awesome for the guys that are portaging because they know that the trail's clear, passable anyways. And then we got to the transmission lines. That's where that's that big open area there with the transmission lines is. So this was like a big landing there for us. So we'll shift the map here. Just bear with me one quick sec. And so here's the transmission lines again, and you'll have to excuse the map has been through a little bit of torture here in the last couple of trips that I've been out here. So yeah, we continued up the portage route, and then we turned west, and this was fairly flat, fairly easy going, little climbing down here, and then it was back into through this marsh area. Which again wasn't very bad either. We went up and down, and then for some reason we went back up and down the same pile of rock. But whatever, it just keeps you in shape, keeps you fit, keeps you looking for that reward at the end of it, you know. Back through another marsh, and then we headed up into Peggy. Now Peggy it's swampy on one side, and it's a lake on the other side, and there's a beaver dam here. I'm not even getting that right. There's not a beaver dam here. There's just a bunch of rock that are there, and actually you hop from big, like, man didn't put them there. It's a God-made feature. So you just hop from one to the other, and in here there was these huge brookies that I was trying to photograph, but every time I get close to try to get a picture, they would just scatter. But they were large, and I sat there and I had I cooked a meal, charged some camera batteries, did all that kind of stuff. What I should have done at that point in my day was get my wet boots off, get my wet socks off, dried things, let my feet air and dry out a little bit, which I didn't. So I came into camp where I'm at right now with some pretty tender tootsies. I gotta tell you, laziness and bad judgment will punish you quickly and severely out here. I've said it before, and I don't know why I was such a lazy cat on that one, but I was, truth be told. And again, lessons are hard learned sometimes, and yeah, so we came in with some achy feet, but whatever. We got the boots out. They're all dry now, and they're feeling much better. Now they got the weight off and the pressure off, and so anyways, moving along, we came up through here. This is a pretty easy stretch, basically from Peggy to Alice, and that's where I fell in love. My new girlfriend's name is Alice because she has a lake that is just the most gorgeous piece of property, in my opinion. that I've ever witnessed. I mean, it just has everything. It has the cliffs, it has a nice shoreline, it has like a swampy, boggy area, as we can see on the map here, that leads into it, which would be great to come out of your tent in the morning and just see like some big bull moose with full rack on, man. Just it was just beautiful. So yeah, I really, to me, although I haven't finished the trip yet, to me, Alice Lake is for my personality, for my style, for what I look for in a backcountry trip. Alice Lake, for sure. And if you want to just go back and rewind this video, because I'm going to be showing Alice Lake a few times. So, anyways, back down through the swamp, and then it was a little bit of a struggle in this area here. It was ups and downs, but I mean, nothing too out of control, you know. So let's slide the map back down here a little bit. This wasn't out of control. It was you know, doable. With I think maybe I stopped and took a breather once, and we just continued on. So then we came into Olive Lake, and all of this area here was really pretty. This was I believe that stretch where you come down the side of the cliff and then you come across the wooden bridge, if I'm not mistaken. That's where that is there. And then I kind of got a little mixed up here, leaving Alex to go to Moosehead, because when I walked down to where I thought the trail should be going, that is where the trail was going, but it was a shitty old beaver dam that just didn't look like it had a trail on it, and I had to get right on top of it actually to see that the trail continued on that way. And the signage in this area here was very poor. But I mean, it was easy to find the path. Like you could keep with the trail, but signage in this area was left something to be considered. So, and pretty swampy in this area here. Follow the lake around, and then it was a climb, and then it was not bad in this area here, and then we got into, and then we really got into some climbing. This area here. Between now I'm at, let's see, where am I? Let's get you on the map here. I'm at Mantario Lake right now. I'm at this campsite here. This like to get to this campsite, you are like walking down from the clouds. It's up there. And then there's a bunch of valleys. I'm going backwards here a little bit. A bunch of valleys here, and then this is where we're seeing all those big views and the big vistas that I really spent more time than probably I should have. But hey, who's to say, right? Whatever. Whatever floats one person's boat probably sinks another one. So, but yeah, just this is where I showed all those great big views and vistas. It was some work to get up in this area. This area right here had some great views too. I think that's where I was shining down into this here. Just fabulous area in here. But it was work. But anytime that you're doing severe uphill, you're almost guaranteed a reward at the end of it. So it was a fabulous day. We racked off about 22.5 kilometers from Marion Lake, and then coming all the way up to the Mantario Lake. So it was about 22 kilometers. Morning, everyone. Oh wow, look at how puffy my eyes are. Oh, I look horrible. Whatever. Let's not look at me. Let's look at the beautiful morning as we say goodbye to Mantario. Beautiful campsite, a gorgeous lake, picturesque island in the middle. Good Lord, it's so beautiful here. All right, well, it's just 7 minutes before the 6 o'clock hour. We'll stop by my camp. I want to make sure everybody sees no trace camping. My coffee's sitting there waiting and it's all ready to go, and we're hitting the trail. Looking forward to a great day, but we got a car we got to meet at the North Trailhead, and we can't be late for that, so we're gonna get on with the day. There you go, guys. That's where I camped. This is the way everybody should leave their camps when they leave. Just saying. All right, let's hit the trail. We're off for a wonderful, awesome day. not even a half hour in to the morning, and we're starting to get our first views. Old Bob's coming up there in the sky, looking beautiful. Probably gonna warm things right up today. Come across a bunch of swamp. I don't know if you can see my feet there or not. I don't know. Sorry, didn't want to lose my balance there. Yeah, my boots would be absolutely full of water right now if I wasn't wearing my gaiters. Oh, bugs are already in my eyeballs. It's gorgeous out and I'm loving it. Let's have you a little look-see here, what's going on. It's so diversified in here. Swamp and then big rock and climbing and look at this. Look at this. The coffee hasn't even absorbed into my system yet. And I didn't need it. I didn't need it at all. Because if this doesn't wake you up we go. Oh, look at this. Oh. See how awake I am now? Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Welcome to morning of day 4, day 3 of hiking, but it's the morning of day 4. Okay, where's our trail? I do this to myself and I don't know why. Yeah, where's the trail gone? All right, I gotta find it. I'm gonna put you away for a second. Incredible. I just had a bald eagle just about knock my hat right off my head. Just came up right up this valley right here. As I was just coming up this rock, a little hard to see here, but I was climbing up that root system, and out of here, he just about knocked my baseball hat off the top of my head, man. I can smell him right now. It's just gorgeous. Oh, here come them darn flies again, right in my eyeball. We're going up that way right now. And probably looks like there might be a view over there. But amazing. Amazing. Apparently, I need to put you down. There's ropes to get down this one. And once again, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor for this segment of the video. The Canadian beaver. When you need to get from one side to the other, you can always rely on the Canadian beaver. tick removal situation and some water. And let's give you a little show around here. I just climbed up from, well, the base of those trees. Old Bobby's coming up there. And if you haven't noticed, there's not a cloud in the sky again today. And that's beautiful. Well, I'm looking rough though. Yeah, still not awake yet. I'm sleeping bomb though. Sorry. Sleeping bomb though. Like oh man. I'm asleep before the sun goes down anyways. But I'm always like that. So I like getting up early in the morning. I like it being up before the sun. So which we have been. So I'm pretty tickled on my performance on this trip. Been beating feet, like steady, good go. They're pretty sore when I got in camp yesterday, but I promise you this, they're wet right now. But I mean, I'm going through stuff that was almost up to my knee. So maybe I opened my mouth yesterday when I was talking on the map about it being better than what I had suspected. So there are parts of it that are just as I had suspected, and that's fine. I mean, I was expecting that. So, but today, when I get to the first lake, which is Ritchie Lake, we're heading for right now, we're gonna have to refuel. We're gonna have to saturate ourselves with water today because I mean there's not a cloud in the sky. So she's gonna be an oven in here again. And I've been great as long as I keep just pounding down the water, man. Just pounding down the water. Keep hydrated. But I'm getting these boots off. I'm gonna do another thorough tick check and just let my feet dry out, let my socks dry out, and then jump back in my wet boots and carry on to the next one. And I'm gonna do that at the next stop too. So I don't want my feet hurting because they were really, honestly, really super sore yesterday. No sense in lying to anybody about anything. I messed up yesterday by not letting my feet dry out and my socks dry out a little bit and just let them breathe. And so that was a rookie move on my part, and I know better, but what can you do, man? So, all right, I'm gonna finish getting some water in me and get Monster back on my shoulders, and we'll get going again. So, all right. Okay, well, I made it to a spot on the map where it says that it's got some decent views, and I don't know, man. I guess I'll let you guys make up your decision on what you guys think. I think it was The Who. I can see for miles and miles. Oh, how gorgeous. Oh, how gorgeous, man. Oh. I was honestly wanting to get here last night or evening, and set up camp here and wake up to the sunrise on this rock, but my darn feet, I messed up, man. My darn feet were so sore that I wasn't pulling it off. Sorry. Look at the layers of color there. This is certainly a special place, man. Certainly a special place. And again, our landscape has changed. I guess I should be prepared for some pretty soggy, wet feet right now, because it seems like we're going into the swamp. But look at what I just came down. There's this big, fabulous rock wall right here. Just gorgeous. And this is the trail. Songbirds have not stopped singing. If I put one foot down on this earth, on this trail, there's been a songbird singing. It's just been lovely. Ritchie Lake. I love as you look across the lake at the sun shining down on the birch trees, and you have all the dark pines over there. It's just beautiful. The contrast, you know. This is our route that we're traveling on. This is how the topography has changed now. Pretty awesome. Loving it. Now, I don't know, man, if anybody's wondering why this is one of my bucket list trips, wonder no more. Hey, bear. don't know. It's either a bear or a wolf. It's either a bear or a wolf. I don't know. Hey, bear. I don't hear nothing, so I'm suspecting maybe a wolf or something. There was something big going crashing through here, man. Alright, let's go. Hand on bear spray. There it was big and dark. I couldn't distinguish whether it was like black or brownish or a little twinge of red in there, but I didn't really get a good look at it, so that replaces coffee in the morning too. Okay. These situations, I prefer people. How do I got one of these things underneath my mask? These are the kind of situations where I just prefer that it was just my imagination, but not when it's visual and what do you call that? Hearing? All right. Now see, there's a thing right there. I just like to point out. You're an animal. One, they don't step on twigs and sticks and stuff like that. An animal doesn't do that. Humans do that. Animals don't. That soft dirt down there, you'd never hear them if they. Right in my eyeball, man. You'd never hear them if they were padding their way down a dirt path. So, well, no sense in standing around here. Let's go. Well, here's something. Does that look like an arrow in there? That looks like an arrow on the end of that wood. I can't really see it with my naked eye, but on the camera it kind of shows up. That's kind of neat. This is fresh cut. You can tell because of the dry sawdust. Well, that's something. That's the first sign of fresh cut trail maintenance I've seen on the whole trail. So maybe the paths will be a little bit more clear for us on the way out. We'll find out. This is tick number 17, and that's tick number 18. Two of them. Oh, and there's number 19. Damn it. Sorry for swinging the camera around like that. So that's 19 ticks on the day. I don't know if I'm the tick whisperer or this place is just loaded, but that's 19 ticks on the day. You see my smooth method of getting them off. I just grab those suckers and I just yank them. But as soon as you do and you miss, they burrow like instantly. They burrow right in there. Sorry, they burrow right in. If you miss them the first time, bam, they just start digging, man. They're vicious little bastards. Whew. Oh, there's 20. Alright, I gotta have a sit down here. Well, I was just wondering why there's all of a sudden on the Mantario trail a sign that says it's the Mantario trail, but this is the Mantario trail ahead, and this is the Portage route. And that Portage route, I will have to fill you in. It's almost 25 after 10 in the morning, and I'm excited to get to Ritchie Lake because I'm hungry, and I got like 100 milliliters left of water left. So yeah, it's time to get there. It's time to have a break. I haven't stopped since, basically, except for tick removal, and I'm getting a little frustrated with that, to be honest with you. My tick count just for this morning alone is 24 I pulled off, and that's just a little too much. You know, I don't mind you know, a dozen ticks on a 4-day trip, but when you're talking 24 in the first 4 hours of day 4, like what am I at, like 80 ticks I pulled off myself? This trail is just infested, and I gotta keep moving. Okay guys, I'm just getting suited up here. I had to get the boots off, get some food in me, get some water in me. So I made my, I had some lasagna with meat sauce, and I kind of made it like a soup just to get the extra fluid in me. I drank another liter of water, and I made myself a cold tea, 3 tea bags and 3 sugar twins. Just, it always helps when you enjoy what you're drinking. The little flavor, this will be the first flavored kind of water other than my morning coffee that, you know, I've had on the trail. So, I just pulled off, and I'm not lying one bit. I just pulled off my 41st tick. That's 41 ticks. It's 12:30 in the afternoon, and I've gone from Mantario Lake to Hemingway Lake, which is behind me. I'll give you a view before we leave. 5 hours of hiking, 41 ticks. This place is gorgeous. I don't care that these deer flies are all buzzing around my head. That doesn't bother me at all. But everybody has a braking limit. Everybody has that point where they're out, they're done. And my limits are like that right now. I got 9.1 Ks left to go to get to the trailhead. How many more ticks am I gonna have? Like, it's crazy, it's ridiculous, man. I have never in my world, I've been places, and I've never seen it like this. So, Mantario to Ritchie was 7.1 Ks, and Ritchie to Hemingway was 6. So I picked up 41 ticks and 13.1 kilometers. I got 9.1 left to go. What's that, good for another 30, 35? What happens is it takes away from the beauty and paying attention to the trail, simply because you've always got ticks on your head, and you're always looking down, and every time you look down there's another 1, 2, 3, and I'm pulling them off in 5s and 7s, man. It's crazy. It's like I've had enough. Like, when's tick season? Somebody please leave a comment, please. When is the end of tick season? Like, I honestly thought I would beat the bugs. It's only May up here in Manitoba. Like, May 2-4 weekend. Like, if we don't get frost and snow, we consider it lucky. Now, the weather has exploded with beauty. I imagine it's probably around 25, 27 degrees today. Everything's just exploding to life. All the flies and stuff are hatching. The trees, I can't believe how much of the trees have greened up since I got to the park. But like 41 ticks. Like, I've had over 100 ticks on me, and this is my fourth day of the trip, third day of hiking, and in 3 days of hiking, I've had over 100 ticks on me, man. It's enough. I've had enough. It's time to get out of here. And that's exactly all I want to do right now, is just get out of here. I want to get the hell out of here. It's a shame. It's so beautiful here. I just want to spend, but if you stop even on rock, man, you can see them crawling across a rock. Like, it's wild. Thank goodness this picnic table is here. Just to give me a little bit of a reprieve, to get some food in me, some fluid in me, and get my feet dry for a little while, you know? So, but the boots and the gaiters are doing their job. I have had ticks under the gaiters, but not in the boots. So, anyways, I'm gonna finish strapping up, get this bag packed, and I'm hitting this freaking trail, man. I want out of here. Okay, well, here's a look at Hemingway Lake as I head out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I really like these smaller lakes. They just have I have an attraction for these smaller lakes. Just simply gorgeous. And looks like somebody used this as their tent pad, that little piece of grass there. Probably this will be another one. Thank goodness for that picnic table. Got me up off the ground, away from these ticks, man. All right, well, as far as I was concerned, it's time to get the hell out of here, man. I got a car to meet, and I'll explain that. So yeah, on the night of at the end of day one at Mantario Lake, I had to make a decision. I was behind all of the long weekend backpackers, and I didn't think that if I made it to the North Trailhead, that there would be anybody there to give me a lift out. So I was just gonna maybe go up to like Peggy or Alice or whatever, turn around and go back closer to the #1 highway where I could hitch a ride, because from there I was only like 10 kilometers from the #1 where I'd be able to get a ride back. But the two gentlemen came into camp that night ahead of two ladies that came late, but they offered, as long as I'm at the North Trailhead when they're ready to leave, they'd give me a scoot out. So it's because of them that and you know, and because of Sean dropping me off at the trailhead, and these guys taking me from the Xville, which is the North Trailhead, that this trip has been possible for me. And I cannot tell, I mean, I can't say enough how much that means to me and how much it's appreciated. But I do have to get there. Now, I left before them this morning, and they haven't caught up to me as of yet. And that's my game plan. I still got 9.1 Ks. I'm trying to do some filming. So the game plan is to try to still beat them there. I'd rather, I mean, they gave me a leeway of 1 hour. They would wait up to an hour. You know, everybody's got lives and stuff, but so I got to do my part. So let's get going. Hey guys. All right, well, I just left Hemingway, and I was just thinking about what I was saying about I left camp before the two gentlemen. I'm not saying their name or anything right now because when I went to ask them last night if I could introduce them, maybe put them on the channel, whatever, I just overheard them saying that they're getting ready for stuck. That they're getting to just call it a night and head off to the SAC, right? So I'm not gonna mention their names and stuff right now, but I'm ahead of them. I still got 9.1 Ks to go, so that means I'm only ahead of them for now. And I say that because I'm a solo backpacker, and this is exactly where the downfall of the solo backpacker lies. Now, I love being a solo backpacker. Don't get me wrong, I wish that I had somebody that wanted to hike with me once in a while, come and explore and discover these places and do all that, but I don't. So, but at the same point in time, I don't have to run rules and regulations around anybody, you know. So, or if I want to change things up, I want to spend an extra day somewhere, or I want to push on further, you know. Sorry, but I don't know if you can see that. But we're on the climb again. And when it's on the climb here, it's on the climb. Now let's go look for our reward. But anyways, they're backpacking buddies or whatever, which means that they can split cook gear. They can split tent. They can split map compass. You know, water filter. They can split that, or maybe not split it, but they can share it, which means that they only need one. They only need to bring one camp knife. They only need to, you know. So, therefore, they each bring their food. Hold on. Well, that just sounded delicate, didn't it? But here's camera level, and we got to get up there. So, I, on the other hand, being a soloist, I have to bring everything for my own. So I had to bring my own kitchen, my own water filter, my own tent, and I got to carry all the gear necessary for me to be out here. And lighter is faster. We all know that. That's why there's ultralight guys. And by the way, I would only recommend this 63 Ks in 3 days if you're ultralight. But as you can see, we're climbing, and I still got lots to go. When I got here, all those birch trees, all the light green that you can see there, they weren't like that. It was just white or brown. Like they look just like dead trees, because it's only spring, it's May. So up we go. My friend Karen, I like her. She tells me where to go. Anyways, that, my friends, is the downfall. Like I'm lumping my full load up here, right? It's not as big as some of the times you guys have seen it. And yes, I've used up fuel. I have no food left. I just ate it. But I gotta lump this all up here. Whereas those guys, they can split the tent. One person takes a tent, one person takes the cooking gear and water filter or something, you know what I mean? So they can move faster. They don't have to exert as much to get up some of these big suckers. And so me staying ahead of them, let's see how that works out. Okay, that body of water that you see out there is the same body of water I just showed you. This is Big White Shell Lake. This lake is massive, and I need to go around the north end of it, and then start heading. Well, I get to the north end of it, then I head west, and then I head south, and that's the end of the trailhead. So That's what's in store. And I'll show you a little look at our surroundings, a little bit of the terrain we're covering. Again, 2 guides of the pack or ultralighters. Yeah, 3 days is no problem, but you had better have some stamina if you want to do this. All the camera gear and all the stuff as a solo guy in 3 days, you better readjust your thinking. I have to film some of this. The smell in here is the most gorgeous smell you could ever smell in life, in my opinion. But I just want to film a little of this walk because it's a show off how beautiful this topography, this landscape is in here. This forest that I'm walking through. Sorry, I know it's a little jerky and shaky, but I don't have a gimbal, and maybe one day, but sorry guys, I don't. Like that section back there was just outstanding in its beauty. Here we got a bunch of dead stuff, but like stuff like this, and I mean you can, all that moss and just fabulous. Like totally. Now I've been walking on this leaf litter path that's been biodegrading over the centuries and years and whatever, and it's just nice to walk on after pounding feet on asphalt to get out here. And then like the last 2 days has been a lot of rock, man. So, you know, and then with a stream crossing or a marshy area, your feet are wet, and then pound on some more rock. Yeah, sore tootsies. But just, this is so pretty in here. Like open, like where you can see some views. Now it won't be when all the trees are in stock, but I guess you can see the lake out there just a little bit. That's the big white shell. She's the last one on our list to get done for the trip, so. Oh, what was that? Oh, did I pick it up? A golden eagle up there. White, bald eagles, golden eagles, some Swainson hawks, red-tailed hawks. And those are all, what is that? Are those wasp nests or something? Or is that just mushrooms? Please tell me they're mushrooms. Please tell me they're like these guys. This is so different from the like all of the rest of the trip. This is totally different from all the rest of the trip. So it's really nice when you all of a sudden you come over a hill, you go down, and all of a sudden you find yourself just in something that's totally new on the same trip. It's beautiful. Absolutely impossible for me to do this any justice or to even show it all to you. This is Big White Shell Lake. Could you imagine the fishing in here? Beautiful island right there, center screen. And another island, center screen. And another island, center screen. And I gotta get all the way around the other side of that. That's where I'm heading. This is direct looking north. And I gotta head west and then come back south to end the trip. So I better keep moving. Where are you going? This is a pretty campsite. Wow. Well, I think I'm going to drop back here for a minute. I don't know why people leave this kind of stuff behind. Like, in plastic bottles, you know? I don't, if you understood how much weight I'm carrying on other people's trash I picked up, like over there too, you can see. Like, I don't know, man. You may say that I'm wrong, but I don't think the people, I don't think that those kind of people have any right being in the backcountry. Like, look at this, all these burned cans and those people don't belong in the backcountry. I'm sorry, but they don't. Although this could be a lot worse. Nice sand beach down there. I'm gonna get this tea in me and I'm gonna get some water. And I'm gonna carry on. You know, I was just kind of thinking to myself, you can see the beauty around me. Everything that's beautiful has a deep, dark secret. Black secret. Well, this place's secret is the fact that just today alone, it's 2:15 in the afternoon. I'm at the White Shell campground. I just removed my 56th tick. Think about that one for a second. Sorry, checking. 56 ticks, man. That's just wrong. Just wrong. I don't know. This place is just loaded, man. I've never seen the likes of it. But beautiful, yes. But someone please tell me in the comments. I know nothing about ticks, man. Is there a tick season? Can I come back here when there's no ticks? Good Lord. It's making things unbearable now. But I'm gonna continue on. Find the beauty. There's a saying I like to say. Things work out best for the people that make the best of the way things turn out. I'll get home and I'll forget all about these ticks, but I will certainly remember the beauty. And that's the key. Well, doesn't look like it in the camera view. But this thing has seen better days. It's all knocked over there. You can you can see that. It's all tipped over. So this would be a good time to put the camera away. But like everything else in my life, I thought, well, what the hell, we'll just throw caution to the wind. Walk on the uphill slope of it. Because, holy Jesus. That was a close one. Good Lord. Like, I don't know if the camera doesn't show it, man. I get on the other side, maybe you'll be able to see it, but pretty little creek here, or a brook or whatever. It's like a meandering little fella. There stands uphill side. See if you can see that now. But I'm thankful that it's there. Okay, well, we just came out of the bush here, and so we landed down here. There's a guy out fishing out there. So this will be the first lake with motorized boats, and go figure, it's big enough. There's probably cottages and stuff like this. This is the lake where the trail ends, somewhere, I don't know, but looks like we got ourselves a beach walk. So let's take a walk. Well, this sure is a lot softer on the feet than before it got ground down to smithereens, but sand walking is tiring too. So we're hoping that we don't have too much of this, to be honest with you. Okay, actually, you know, I'm gonna just put this away for now. It's beautiful. Here's a lake at Big White Shell Lake. I want to put the camera away because of the sand and stuff. Okay guys, well, I don't know if you can see that one little blue sign. Just a few feet up there. The trail comes out. This is one of them landings on the map. I can't remember what it's called, just right offhand right now. And here we go. Turn into here. And it's the final stretch. It's the home stretch. And let's give you a little show. This is how the trail comes to an end. It follows this old abandoned road. And the next stop, ladies and gentlemen, is the North Trailhead or Exfil, however you want to look at it.